going on, everybody? You are currently watching Power Wash Simulator. It's just like a little thing that I did pre-recorded so I actually can focus on this and talk because, man, I can't do both at once. So this is going to go over everything that I have been talking about and split up videos, but this is going to be a longer video. It's going to be like 45 minutes long, so consider watching the whole thing. You don't have to, of course, but I guess without further ado, let's start. So I have a little note. I made notes on my phone, okay? And I am going to address some things really quick. So one of the things is where I've been. Now, I guess you can say I haven't been gone, but the last time I made a video that was like how I normally make videos, like higher produced, air quotes, but like a gaming video, say, like how I make those. That's been a little over a month and a half almost. That is because, like I said in the previous video, I got really busy, but before that, I have done those, and then I did a couple update videos, and those videos were mainly just because I needed to keep the channel active for a little bit and just let you guys know what was going on, so that's why those were there. So there's only a couple videos in the last month, but I was at work, really is the thing. So I made a bunch of videos, and then I went to work. We're gonna go back a month or two, okay? So about a month or two ago, I went to work. This work consisted of me being in the mountains. I was doing a remodel on a cabin in the mountains, and I couldn't come home every day and make a video like I was doing because of the cabin that I was at. We stay at our cabin that's in that same property area, which is like an hour and a half away. So we would stay up there for 2 or 3 days at a time, and then the only time I would have time to record videos would be on a Wednesday, and then not again until the weekend. But I would get home on Wednesday and I'd be so tired from work that I wouldn't record, and then I wouldn't be able to record until Saturday and whatever. So I got videos out when I could. But after that slowed down, I got back into making videos a little bit. And then I went camping, I'm pretty sure. No, I went back to work. And no, that's not how that went either. I did go camping. I went camping first, wow. And no, wait, okay, hold on, I swear I'm not making this up. So I came home from that job in the mountains, and then I went to work where I was coming home every day, but I had to do so much to where I was just tired after work, and I just couldn't record because it would be the most lame videos ever, because I would just sit there and basically not do anything, so it just kind of made a garbage video, you know? So I would go to work at an hour away from home, or not an hour away, 30 minutes away from home, all day, and then come home. And this went on for a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then, or not 2 or 3 weeks, sorry, 2 or 3 days, and then I went up to work at a cabin, again, the same cabin area that I was at before, and I couldn't do anything because, again, stay home for a couple days and then go back up to work. That only lasted about a week, so now we're up to about 2 or 3 weeks without a video. And then I went on a camping trip for 4 or 5 days, did all that, and then when I came home, it was on a Sunday, so I waited for a couple days to record a video, to kind of just decompress from camping, whatever, and think of content ideas. But during the time of that leads into the next topic of I was struggling with burnout. So out of all of that happened, I was at work for so long, but in the time of me going to work, even before that, I was struggling with making videos because I just could not think of content. So now we're on point number 2, which is I had a slew of motivation problems and burnout going on. So the burnout problem started, I could feel it coming on. It's happened before, but I have, for reference, I've been making videos for 13 and a half years, alright? I've had a lot of different accounts, and I think just it got to that point where I had so much on my plate that I couldn't do it anymore for a bit, because what led to it was I made a video saying I was going to do 2 videos a day. And I was going to, but then work came into play. I think I was going to be off work for a bit, and then work came into play. So I was going to record 2 videos a day, and I had to edit the 2 videos a day, make the thumbnails for those 2 videos a day, and then go to work on top of that, and then on top of that doing music stuff. I just had too much on my plate, and I burned myself out of it way too fast because of the fact I had way too much to do. So I burned myself out. And I could feel it come on a little bit before that, but that kind of just really sealed the deal. So I took a little bit of a break, and then that's when I started going to work up wherever I was. And I thought about what I was going to do for the content and everything while I was at work, and I figured that instead of quitting, like it was to that point where I was like, I might as well just stop making videos altogether. But I figured that's dumb. I figured it would be better to take a little bit of a break than do something rash and just quit altogether. So I took a little bit of a break, and I just bit my tongue. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I took a little bit of a break, and then I went to I thought, and then I sat and wrote out some ideas of stuff that I could do, and nothing was helping. But then I had some problems with self-doubt. The self-doubt issues were really where I was struggling with this, because I went for months, maybe not months, but like a good month, and I was like, everything I put out's gonna be garbage, like nothing is good. Everything that I do is not gonna be good because I'm just not good at this anymore. Like my time has passed for making videos and whatever. That is not true. So what helped me seal that decision was I looked back at my channel, and I realized that I wouldn't be going for 13 and a half years at this point if I was bad at it, or I thought I was bad at it. And I guess I say that, look back at my channel, just look back at what I've done in the past 5 years of this channel. I've had a lot of different channels. Like I said, this isn't the first one I've had, so all the ones that I've had together equals me out to be 13 and a half years of making content. So I had a bunch of motivation problems with that too, self-doubt issues, and I was like, okay, something's got to happen. So I had to overcome one of them at a time, and the first one was the burnout. I had to sit and think about what I was actually going to do, and then after I got it done, I was like, okay, we're not in such a bad spot anymore. I can make videos and stuff. I know I'm good at making the videos and stuff, so it's not really that bad. And then I decided to also figure out the self-doubt issues, because I was like, I'm obviously not that bad at making videos if people want to watch my channel still, because you guys come back to every video I make, no matter how long it is, and you guys always watch it, and I couldn't be more grateful for that, honestly. But despite all that, I was like, I don't know if I'm still want to do this or not. So I took a couple more days off, and then I decided that I'm ready to come back, which led me to making those 2 previous videos. The one video that was whatever it was, like an I'm back video, and then the next video was me talking about my burnout experience. This one kind of went more into the burnout, but just know it was like a hard burnout. Like, I crashed and burned really hard. But I'm ready to come back full force, so let me take a drink really quick, because I've been talking straight for 10 minutes and I almost can't move my mouth, and then we'll get back into the next point. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the games I'm going to finish. So on this channel, I have a history of not finishing literally anything that I make, and I'm going to stop doing that. So I struggle with the fact that people play these new games, right? And they start blowing up, whatever, but I don't have the money to afford to buy those games. Like, the last one I was going to buy was Silent Hill F, and I didn't do that because I don't have the money for that. But I have a lot of games on here that I haven't finished yet, and I'm going to, over the coming weeks, I'm going to finish them. One of those being my Punch-Out. I have 2 videos of Punch-Out that I need to do. One of them is finishing Mr. Dream's Punch-Out. You guys liked that first one, so I'm going to come back and do it again. And the next video I have to do is speedrunning Punch-Out Wii, because I haven't done that one yet. So well, in video form. I did it in a stream. Kind of forgot that I did it in a stream, but you know. Also, if you're watching this, do you guys want to see more streams? I don't know. I've been struggling with live streaming at the fact that I don't know what to do for streams. I thought about doing IRL streams, but I don't know. I want to do more games and stuff, but I just don't know about streaming. Streaming's always been hard for me because of reasons, but yeah, okay, hold on. We'll talk about that in a second. But the games I'm going to finish, I still have Cuphead to finish. I know you guys like that. When I played it before, the only thing was when I played it before, I was really awkward when I was recording. Now I'm more open and I'm more like, you know, used to recording, so it's not going to be so awkward for me to record. And then the other thing was, what is the other games? Oh, I need to start Five Nights at Freddy's. I might start those sometimes, or sometime, soon. But yeah, either way, I have a lot of games that I have started that I haven't finished. I'm gonna look back on like series that I've just stopped, because I like to play games. You know, I always have. So I'm just gonna continue playing the games that I like. I think the only game that we finished on here recently was Doom: The Dark Ages. And I enjoyed that game, you know? You guys liked it too, so that's, you know, that's good. I guess I finished the Black Ops 6 campaign too, so we'll probably, if Black Ops 7's on Game Pass, you know, we'll play the campaign for it. I don't care what people say, I like the campaigns of Call of Duty games. So, yeah. Alright, so really quick, let's talk about live streaming. So, I have a hard time with lives, or streams, not gonna lie, because it's a me problem, honestly, okay? It's not you guys, it's a me problem. I struggle with live streaming because of the fact that the second I click live, I immediately want to go do something else. I don't know why. It's every time. I want to go immediately do something else, whether that be make a video or just not stream. I don't know. I've always struggled with it. I know I can make videos streams into videos, but I don't know, it's just always been a thing for me. I haven't been able to sit and stream for a long time. I used to stream all the time. Like, I would be streaming 2-3 times a week, which is a lot in my standards because, you know, I don't really stream. But I kind of want to get back into it, but I don't know at the same time. If you guys want to see more live streams, of course, let me know, and I'll take it into consideration. But if not, then I'll still think about it. But at this point, I don't know. They might come back, they might not. I might do something for Halloween, I don't know. So, now let's talk about the whole editing situation. I have explained editing in a couple videos so far, and I figured I would let you guys know what I mean, because now I'm not trying to focus on like playing a game or whatever. I usually talk about it when I'm playing a game, but now that it's just you watching a game and me speaking, I have more brain power to think. So, editing. I don't want to be over editing my videos. Okay, one, I don't have the time to do that, and two, I don't want to do that. I find it really overstimulating for people who, like, I call it the Mr. Beast type of editing. Like, don't get me wrong, he has really high produced videos and whatever, but like, there's editing that, no shade at all to anyone who edits like this, but there are editing that's like a bunch of pictures flying up on the screen, sound effects, subtitles, whatever, and that's fine, okay? But that has never been my style of editing, never has, and I don't know, I don't want my videos to be like that either. Someone on TikTok made fun of me for this, but I want my videos to kind of bring back like the old days of YouTube. I have been around since forever on here, so I've seen the progression of the editing and all that. There was a switch in 2020 that was like, I think because people sat home more because of the quarantine or whatever, and just kind of honed in on their skills of editing and stuff, so it kind of made a bigger jump in how things work. But I've never been like that. I've always made videos with the intentions of being like the old days, where it's just like me and you sitting playing a game, you know what I'm saying? I am going to be trying to capture that. Now I know it's obviously not 2013, okay? But I also really don't edit as much as it is anyway. If you can think kind of how, like, let's say like Vanoss and them, how they kind of edited, that's my style of editing. It always has been. Even before that, before I knew they were like a trio, even before I knew that they were a group of friends. That's kind of just how my editing style always was like more like just dumb stuff, like stupid sound effects, but every, like, here and there. I don't edit a ton anyway. Obviously, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know what I mean. But sometimes I'll do dumb stuff in my videos. But I do want to have more entertaining videos. But with less, not super overstimulating editing. So kind of like the 2013, 2014, 15, about 2014 to 2019, how people were editing. That's kind of how I am. I know I'm talking about some stuck in the past, but I don't care. Okay, that's how I've always been. That's how I always will be. And not much I can do about it. That's how I am. I can edit like how people do now, which again, no shade to them. I can find it amazing that they do that. But I took a whole class for editing in school, so I know how to do it. I can do it all. I'm a pretty decent editor, but I don't know. I've always had that style of older videos, and that's kind of that's kind of what I want to capture more in my videos, is just like kind of the old style of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And with editing comes thumbnails, of course. Thumbnails are going to be starting to be a little bit better. I noticed the one time I experimented in making a better thumbnail, it got more clicks. So, as the sake for me of having my videos never get a ton of views, I'm going to make the thumbnails better. Again, I took a class for Photoshop in school because I thought it sounded fun, so I know how to do all those little tricks to editing thumbnails and stuff. So, I'm going to figure something out. I'm not really going to say much about that because there's not really much to talk about. I'm just going to make better thumbnails, pretty much. And for the next point number 5, let's talk about music, okay? So, if you didn't know, I've talked about it a couple times, but I do make music. I have for a while. I haven't released anything though. I'm in the process of getting stuff made currently for with my friend. We started a music group back in 2022 or something like that, 2023. So it's been sat on for a while, but we've just figured out this year that we want to get stuff released before the end of the year, whether it be a Christmas song or whatever, just depending on the type of the year. I thought I wanted to have something released by Halloween, but like, you know, I did that whole entire burnout thing, and that just wasn't gonna happen. And seeing as Halloween is in 2 days, that's doubly not gonna happen. So yeah, but I am in the process of getting stuff made. You guys will be the first to know when it comes out because I'll make a video about it. And all that. My phone's dying. No, sorry, I got sidetracked. But I will be making music soon, and you guys will be the first to know about it. And when I do make it, I plan on releasing a music video along with it because, you know, I like music videos, okay? It gives me creative abilities. So, I'm going to be doing that. And also for music, I want to start doing, like, parody videos. Parody music stuff. I've always done stupid parodies of music just in my own time. Like, taking a beat to a song and just remixing it, kind of, but just not making fun of the song, but, you know, just like a parody of the song. Like, you can think of back in, like Wasabi Productions when they made the Call Me Maybe version. That's kind of just how I want to do things. Just fun, stupid stuff like that is what I want to do. Like I said, music's been a thing that I've always done. It's been a thing that I've been wanting to get back into a lot for a while. But due to certain circumstances, I haven't been able to, obviously. So, you know, there's that. Also, I want to talk about voice acting really quick. So, I want to get into voice acting stuff. Sometimes it appears in my videos, like I make a lot of stupid voices for characters sometimes because I just find it fun. I don't know. I always have. Everything that I do on this channel is because I find fun, whether it be dumb or not. I just find it fun. So whether I do something stupid in a video or like making a voice for a character, as long as it entertains me, then we'll be all right. So I want to get into voice acting work. I have ideas for stuff. I think I want to do just kind of like, not animations, because I cannot pay an animator. I do not have that money. But it's just voice acting for dumb stuff. I have One of my friends said he would do it with me. So I think I can get a couple people together and do a stupid voice acting thing, because I think that'll be fun. You know, just take a couple characters and make a stupid script and make a 5-minute video. You know, just something, because I want to bring back the spark that I had for this channel back when it first started. I do have it now, but like back when I first started, I had so many ideas for stuff, and I could never do it because I didn't have the access to like the computer or whatever. Now I do, and I want to do that stuff. So yeah, it's just, I want to talk about that for a sec. And for the final thing that I want to say, this one's gonna be a little longer, but I am back. Okay, I am back. I have said this multiple times, but this time I mean it. Okay, I am back. You can expect me to be back for reals. I have made a video talking about that I'm back, like I said before the Burnout one came out, and this video is taking me a couple days to get out because of the fact that I've just been busy. You know, sometimes life gets in the way, okay? You're just a little busy sometimes. So, granted, all I do is I'm speaking, but, you know, sometimes stuff just gets in the way. Either way, I'm back. I am back. So what you're going to see on this channel is there's going to be a lot of stuff, okay? Like I said, the music stuff, like dumb parodies, I want to work on some of those. I want to do more games. I had so many plans for October. I was going to do scary games all month, and I didn't. So here's what we're going to do. For the next 2 days, I'm going to give you guys 2 videos a day. I'm going to give you 4 scary games in total because I had so many plans I couldn't do them. So I'm going to give you guys, maybe I'll give you 3 on Halloween, you know? Does that seem excessive? I don't think so. So I'm going to give you guys 2 videos tomorrow. Well, okay, I lied. No, I didn't. I'm going to record one in the day. Never mind. I'm going to record 2 videos in a day. Wow, I'm going to record 2 videos in the daytime for 2 scary videos, 2 scary game videos. Wow, in the day tomorrow, and those will be the upload for tomorrow. For reference, I'm recording this at 1:45 a.m. at October 29th. So, oh no, I got time. I was thinking it was okay. So I have time. I'm going to this will be the video for tomorrow, and then for October 30th and 31st, it'll be 2 videos a day. I'm going to be recording I'll find some scary games on itch, because it's about all I can afford is free games, but I'm going to find some games on itch that are just, you know, random stuff. I'm going to give you guys 2 videos on the 30th, and then maybe 2 or 3 on Halloween themselves. So to make up for there not being videos, I'm going to do that because, you know, I like making stuff, like I said. And then come November, we are going to be doing just the regular content. There might be 2 videos a day, or there might be 1. No matter what, I'm going to be working on something. Now, I'm not promising you guys 2 videos on both of those days, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give you at least 1. So, bear with me if there's not 2 videos, just know I got busy. But if there's 1, sorry, I got hiccups. But if there's 1 video, you know I at least did something to get them out. So, 2 videos or 1 video for the 30th and 31st. So, yeah. I was going to stream originally, but figured that I'm going to have people over on Halloween. My family, I think, is coming over for a little bit. Maybe I'll do a stream later in the day. You know, we'll celebrate going into November. By playing games, I don't know. Maybe we'll do Twilight Princess or something, you know? It's not really a scary game, but, you know, I don't know. I have ideas, but either way, I am back. You know, I think it was a well-needed break that I had, because I was like, oh man, I have nothing to record. I don't want to put out garbage videos, because I don't. But sometimes a break is all you need, okay? That's how I came back from the burnout, like I said in the video. I'm not going to explain how I came back, really. Well, I'll give you the short of it. I just took a big old break. That was pretty much it. Took a big old break and came back wanting to do content again, so yeah. I don't really have anything else to say without repeating myself, so just know I am back. I'm going to give you guys 1 or 2 videos for Halloween. Maybe on Halloween night we'll do a stream. I don't know if it'll be scary games. It might be a couple scary games, then it might be just something else. I don't know, but I'll see. If if I'm not busy, I'll do a stream, but if I'm busy, then we'll do a stream some other time. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I figured I would just talk over this game instead of playing it while talking, because my brain cannot focus on that for some reason. Even though it's literally what I do every day on the channel, I record videos and talk over them while I'm playing a game, but I figured I needed to go more in depth on some things here, so. With that all being said, I'm going to be editing this now, currently right after I'm done recording this. And yeah, so. With that all being said, thanks for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Toodaloo! Imagine I'm doing my outro. Okay, bye.